Hello and welcome back to the Module 1 of the Microsoft Project Fundamentals. In this video, we will look at the last topic of Module 1, which is the Microsoft Project Windows environment, and we will explain this environment to help you understand what you see and what you should look at. And that helps you also be able to use and practice with Microsoft Project as we go along. So let's start the Microsoft Project application like we showed you in the last video by clicking Start, or let's use the search button. So in the search button or bar, we type project and then we can click project. And then let's select blank project in this case. And there you see the environment. We maximize it. So I think you're familiar with the maximize, minimize buttons for those who are already using Microsoft applications like MS Word and Excel. You know how to also save with it. And here is the menu or tab bar for menus, and each menu comes with a number of groups and each group has its own command. For example, tax menu or tax bar has different groups like clipboard, font, schedule, tax, and each one has its own command. For example, for font, it's like bold, italics, and the font type. And the same story goes for tax with inspect, mode, and also for insert group, you have summary and milestone. If you go under project tab, you see the same. It has its own different groups like properties, schedule, status, and in each group there are commands. And we will be practicing with each of these or some of these to show you how to basically use Microsoft Project. Here is a timeline that when you start entering your tax, this is where you enter your tax, where you enter the tax name, the duration, the start time, and the finish time. And over here is a view that shows you like a Gantt chart in terms of timeline, how they relate. And above is a timeline that also shows you a summary of your project as you enter it. And here's a view bar that shows you what type of view you're using. If we go back to the tax menu, we're currently using the Gantt chart view. You can also see the view below here. Here you're using the Gantt chart view, and we can change it to tax view, to team planner view. This is resource view and report. And let's go back to Gantt chart. And you also have the zoom levels or slider. You can minimize, which only affects the Gantt area, or maximize. And also you can see like the dates and time in here, which are in the months and the dates. You can also change this how they appear, but these are things we will talk about. And then you can see the title of your project at the top. When you name your project, you can also change the name. And finally, there's also an opportunity here. When you enter your tax here, you can enter them as manually. Now we set as manual, which means the duration is not calculated automatically using the start and finish date. But if I should change it to automatic or auto-scheduled, then auto-scheduled means each time I put the start date and finish, then I would also see automatically the duration is calculated. But we will practice all this in other videos to come. If I extend this bar, I can see more here where I can put my predecessors and resources that I want to use for each task. And these are the things we will practice with in this course. So this is just a brief explanation of the Microsoft Project environment. And remember, you also have your sliding bar to move also vertically and horizontally if you want. And in the next set of videos, we will start using these things and practicing more. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next video.